Hello everyone, this is Quilo and welcome to another music production video. Today I'm going to show you how to improve your sound design by layering sounds. So layering is the art of combining two or more sounds to create another one that's richer and fuller. It happens all the time. Recording artists do this a lot with vocals. They stack up multiple takes to create a sound that's very wide, very big. It happens, very frequently with guitars as well. And we can take advantage of this and use it in our electronic music productions. So for example, I'm going to take this drum loop. So let's take a listen. So that's the loop. The first thing that comes to mind is that the kick and the hi-hats are a little weak. So I want to do something to that and make them a little bit more powerful. So I added this second layer of kick and hi-hats, and we're going to hear that on its own. Perfect. So now let's see how it sounds together. And now compare it with before. So doing this very simple technique, you can easily change the sound of what you have without thinking too much. Now, let's see how it sounds. Let's take out the snare and compare each one on their own and then mixed. So let's go with the first one. I like the sound, but it's not very powerful. So now let's see this one. They're both very different. They're not too similar. So when you combine them, you get the sum of their parts, and it sounds much more interesting than either one on its own. You can also change the mix ratio. Now I have a little more of the second one. I can bring it back down so we can hear more of the first one. But it's still, you gotta find the right balance to make it work. Okay, let's move on to chords. Okay, so that's a very simple chord progression, and I kind of like it the way it is, but I want to add something a little bit more. So I layered up this preset with it. The MIDI data is the exact same, and what I did is I added this female choir kind of stuff. So let's just hear it, these two together. Gonna lower the volume a bit, mix it a little better. Okay, that's good. Let's see how it sounds with the whole thing. Yeah, I think that sounds better. Let's take a quick listen to it without the main chords. Now this is just a choir. It's not really doing that much, but when you combine it with the other one, I think it works pretty good. So with SoundLayer, you can use this pretty simple technique to get much better sounds. So if you pick a preset or you've designed a sound from scratch and there's just something that's not quite like working with what you're looking for, you can add something on top of it to maybe fill that gap that you need. So instead of having to spend time looking for another preset or coming up with something totally from scratch, you can do this and you'll find something that works for you probably much quicker. So that was it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video or found it helpful, leave a comment. And also remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more music production content. See you in the next one.